Hello, welcome to our server. Um, been working on this for about a week. Pretty intense though. We're pretty intense when we get on a new world, and then we'll sort of stop playing after that. Especially when it crashes and deletes a whole mod, which is unfortunately what happened to Suits. He was working on the bees, I think it's forestry, and we were in work. Harv, as usual, was at home all day, um, working in brackets. Uh, but what he's actually doing is working to make our server better, which is good for me. Not so sure what his boss thinks about that, but luckily we're not using our real names, and hopefully the boss won't find out. Um, that building, I believe, is Stoinsky. I don't even know how to say his name. It's not his name in real life. Never heard him referred to as Stoinitsky, but that's what he likes to call himself in Minecraft, so we'll stick to that. Don't want to use anyone's names if I don't, you know. Yeah, so this is where Suits' aviaries were, or apiaries, and then he had one in there as well. Oh, that's our industrial Tesla coil, owning everything that comes within a 56 blocks radius of our camp here, of our complex, I guess you can call it. We haven't really got a name for it yet. Um, Harv steam engine. Harv is the railcraft guy. Harv is just amazing at railcraft. Hasn't really got too far into it yet because same thing happened with railcraft as what happened. Ooh, same thing happened with railcraft as what happened with the forestry mod, or at least the bees part of it. Um, yeah, lost it. Oh, there you go. You can actually see one get zapped then. This is the farmhouse and the farm. Pretty much the first thing we did, or the first thing Suits did. He decided he was going to be a farmer this time. And basically, after about one day of playing, we sort of he sort of rendered farming pointless because he just produced so much food. We are never going to get through it. And even if we do, we've got this amazing thing over here, Steve's Carts. Steve's Carts is a great mod. Can't say enough to Steve's Carts. Of course, it's night now. This would not be a safe place to stand if the steam engine was working. I think it's run out of fuel. It will run straight through you, kill you. Really annoying, especially when Har's decided he wants to put the tracks just open. Got to keep looking left and right. But I think he's got plans for sort of signal boxes and all sorts. That's the station he's built right there. That's our main sort of technical hub, first sort of building we built. We call it TechniQuest in honor of TechniQuest. Yeah, and this thing is the boy. I wish it was day because oh, I could stand here and watch this thing all day, especially in the morning when the power flower, sort of solar flower, comes out the top. It's a great animation. Love Steve's Carts. It's really good work. Yeah, and this is basically our world. What other stuff have we been doing? We've done. If you can probably wondering how I'm able to jump 2 blocks and just zoom everywhere. I'm not in creative. I have an exosuit, and I've got the power armor, with the walk in and the jump in, and I got the glider, and that's basically how I'm able to do that. And that's what that 139k out of 139k is in the top right left hand corner. So this is my latest project. Out there we found a jungle and oh, this oil well. Oh my god. We decided we weren't going to do oil, but when we saw it, just get away from this stupid we saw the oil well. God damn. It was huge. I'm not going to go out there now. Harv joined the game. Where's Harv? This is Harv's. This is where he lurks. But at the minute he's been sort of ruining TechniQuest interior. So I think he's probably trying to, because he is the one who makes really nice buildings. I mean, that is a nice building. That's my house. I built that. It looks okay. Materials are okay, but look at that. I don't know. I just like that. And I like this building as well. He built this. And this. Basically, if we want anything to look good, Harv's the man. It's a door. I'm going to get crushed. Harv's saying safe. I'm going to say cool. Because we don't want to type too much. We don't want to type too much. Typing all the time. Ender pearl. Good man. We need ender pearls, and the coil on the roof just owns. And kills endermen in one hit. So you're just walking around, ender pearls everywhere. Need to get a loot collector on it, but so expensive at the minute. We're not quite rich enough. There it is. I think it looks cool. It looks like a weather monitor, in my opinion. Like a weather station or something like that. And then all of a sudden, boosh, boosh, boosh. Nighttime is its busiest time, obviously. Got an MFE linked up to this. Still got a lot of power, which is good. Let's just reply to Harv. To Harv. On for long. 5 minutes. Testing the recording software. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel bad for Suits. He hasn't been on since we told him that everything he'd done for the last 3 days. And I mean, when I say 3 days, I mean we've probably, at least, well over 24 hours worth of play in those 3 days. You know what Minecraft is like. 4 minutes is 4 hours even. It's like 5 minutes, especially on Tekkit. Or any of the other packs, really. We're using Tekkit Lite at the minute. We've added a few little things that we wanted, like forestry, for one. That's not on Tekkit Lite anymore, but it is on ours. And Railcraft as well. I think we added Railcraft, I'm pretty sure. I think that's why we had the problems with it when they opened up, gone. I think Harv, in the end, just cheated all this stuff back, which is fair enough, to be fair. There's Harv. Let's go say hello. He's busy. This fucking the most jumbled fucking chest in the world. That's why he's trying to sort out a sorting system. And yeah, this is what I've been doing. I was going to say for Harv joined. This is an liquid tesseract, and I've got another setup, pretty much exactly the same, but obviously connected to a pump that's outputting into the other tesseract on the same frequency, and then this comes in and sends it there using these clever little pipes. I love this thermal expansion mod. I've just started using it, getting into it. Watched a few of Direwolf 20s. Tutorials, fucking Portal. And yeah, it's just great. There's a lot of depth into it. It's a work in progress. There's still a lot more to come, I think. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, I've only just sort of started realizing the true applications of what this can do. Needed a chunk loader over in the jungle, but the chunk loaders seem to work much better than the world anchors that used to sort of lag our server out something chronic. We haven't got the best server. We haven't got a huge server. Carv's doing what he does best. Staring and building and placing blocks. I think he's got big plans. I mean, that is probably the tip of the oil that we can get. That I'm not joking. It took me 2 stacks of mud to get to the top of the thing to put the pump down. And when I was trying to work out how to get that tesseract working, going back and forth, oh my god, that was so hard. Well, not the other ones he's bound to add easily. Let's see what he's putting these signs. Ah, so he wants water in that one, oil in that one. I guess we're going to have creosote somewhere. Fuel. It's going to be... Actually, he hasn't put a way out of here, so I wish I didn't jump down. Maybe if I get on this refinery. No, I can only jump 2 blocks. I'm just going to have to really annoy him by nerd poling out of here with dirt. But at least he'll see it and know to remove it. Yeah, and that's our server. Fuck, I love this game. Can't believe it's less. When I bought it, what was it, £12 about a year and a half ago? I really haven't stopped playing it. Well, that's a lie. I have stopped playing it. I like to play cards. I like to play a lot of games. I love playing just indie games at the moment. I love getting involved in the alphas. Don't Starve. Love that. Love Don't Starve. Prison Architect. Loving Prison Architect. But yeah, this is the one. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. Especially when they start realizing Tech It. Oh my god, Tech It. Or Feed the Beast, which we might be looking into in future. I really want to play around with Thormcraft. I don't know how you spell it, how you pronounce that. Thormcraft, who knows? But yeah, I love it. And I really want to play it and get stuck into it. I've only really messed about in a single player world, not really put much effort into it. I prefer to play co-op and have someone to watch work because I don't really do anything. Sometimes I'll come here and I'll fuck about with my suit. But I'm down to the expensive stuff now. I don't really want to add it because it's a bit selfish to take our resources. We share our resources. It's a bit selfish to take the high-end stuff just for me and my exosuit or modular power suit is the mod. But much better than... I'm not saying Equivalent Exchange was a bad mod. I quite liked it. A little bit OP. I can understand the wines, but I much prefer. But the flying ring was great, but it was cheaty. It wasn't too hard to get once you got a condenser, and yeah, this modular power suit is a good trade-off. It takes quite a bit of work, not too much, to get it started. The high-end stuff is very costly. You need ender pearls and eyes of ender, etc. But we've also worked out a way, actually using Equivalent Exchange, using a minium stone and 4 iron gives you an ender pearl. So that's been how we were doing it, because who the fuck is going to go out looking for endermen? I mean, where do fucking endermen exist? Everywhere, but nowhere. So, yeah, it's not what I wanted to spend my time doing. It looks much nicer than it did. I was sort of the first one to make a house. I sort of made this house on the first day. Harvard already built TechniQuest. He's such a beast. And yeah, came back on, had the portal in front of me. Every now and then a pigman or one of those fucking skeletons will come through, which is quite entertaining actually. I don't mind the portal being there. It looks quite cool actually on the grass. And yeah, also I had some, what are they called? I don't even use Railcraft, but those big fucking stupid things that make coke and creosote and right in front of my house. Didn't complain because I'm a team player. It's the way I am. I did complain in a jokey way, jokey, seriousy way, and in the end, he did move it all into RailQuest, which is, like I say, I like this building. I don't know, maybe it's not that impressive to, but it's just aesthetically pleasing. Look at it. He just does. He's just got a gift for doing it, which I sadly don't. Oh fuck, creeper. But what we can do is troll him. Yeah, there you go. Follow me to the coil, bitch. Yeah, moo. Fuck. Yeah, Railcraft. So let's go in here. Yeah. So what are they called? Yeah, that's the coke oven. and a blast furnace. So I guess I don't even know what this does. I haven't got a clue. What's this? What the fuck is that? Oh, that's the Steve's cart thing. Great mod, brilliant. When you build your cart, it comes up with a little preview in this big black square in the middle. Looks really cool. The rolling machine, actually, I know what this does. This is the way when you put railcraft in, it just makes rails a million times harder to make, more expensive, but the trade-off is you get a lot more options. Jumper rails, switch rails, whistle rails, all sorts of rails that interest you if your name is Tehav. If you spoons V, not so much. I'm not bothered about that. I like the technical stuff, like the tesseracts and pumping things and really nice, quaint, neat solutions for problems. I like finding them and implementing them. That's about all I've got to say. My mouth's getting dry. I've never really done this before. I'm not even going to upload this video. I'm just talking to myself, but it's a little bit of practice because I might actually upload videos in the future. I doubt anyone will watch them, but I think it's more for prosperity. Because I mean, when I'm 50, fuck yeah, I'll be playing Minecraft anyway. But then it'll be Minecraft version 10.6.0, and it'll be a lot different. It'll be round. There'll be round blocks and triangle blocks, and it'll actually look like a game probably that was made in the early 2000s instead of a game that was made in the late 80s as it does now, which is pretty, that's the scale they work on, I think. But I love the look of this game. Everyone does, don't they? Do you? I do. Anyway, talk too much. I'm out. I need to go speak to Harv and boss him about, basically, and annoy him by putting nerd poles in the structures he's trying to build. So long.